An impeachment is the removal of one from office, a step which speaks to a sanction which follows conduct so egregious it renders one unfit to hold the office they occupy. When the drafters of the Constitution penned impeachments into this highly regarded document, no one could imagine how it would turn out in actual practice, hence so many loopholes in executing it. First up, former Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. The Section 194 committee recommended that Mkhwebane be removed from office. Members had found that charges of misconduct and incompetence had been proven against her. In September 2023, the National Assembly voted for her removal.
The results of the division is as follows. Yes, 318. Noes, 43. Abstention, 1. The question is agreed to, and Advocate B. Mkhwebane is accordingly removed from the office of the Public Protector, according to the recommendation of this House.
The judiciary would follow in the upcoming year, where accountability in cases against former judges would be revived, particularly the now impeached former Judge Nkola Muthata and impeached former Judge President Dr. John Hlophe. The journey would be accompanied by significant delays, as the removal of judges is quite a rigorous process.
It is a complex process, and there's good reason for that, because you obviously don't want a situation where judges can be removed from office too easily. It's very important that their independence is protected. It's important that judges know that they are protected in making decisions that might be politically unpopular, that might not be popular with the general public, but are what the law requires them to make. So it's really important that they know that they are able to make those decisions without being kicked out of a job if those decisions are not popular.
Now impeached judges Muthata and Dr. Hlophe would be removed on the same day in February 2024, with the majority of MPs voting in favour of their respective removals. This would make the pair the first judges to be impeached in the history of South Africa's democracy. The path to this level of accountability, however, took up to 16 years to reach finality. This reality exposed the loopholes in the mechanisms to hold judges accountable and raised significant questions about how to remedy the shortcomings in legislation.
The Judicial Service Commission Act has a structure that is very complicated when you want to discipline judges. It is long, inherently long, it is tricky, and we think it is too detailed. It should be amended. We've actually reported to the JSC. We issued a very detailed report in November last year, in which we outlined what is wrong and how it should be repaired. It is also that the JSC has failed to deal properly with judges that misbehave, not because of the legal rules that are tricky, but because they are unwilling to deal with sufficient firmness with judges that have stepped out of line and unfitted themselves for judicial office.
In 2025, the nation will witness the commencement of the next high-profile case, a first of its kind, which is looking into allegations of sexual harassment in the judiciary against the top judge of the Eastern Cape Division of the High Court, Judge President Selby Mbenenge. Canny Maphanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.